Hello everyone, how to simplify this nice algebraic expression. So we write this whole algebraic expression into the simplified form. So the very first step we are going to do is here, first you focus on the numerator as well as the denominator. So you have, this is 24 square root. We write it as square root of 6 multiplied by 4. We know that 6 times 4 becomes 24 square root. Similarly, we have 30. We write it as square root of 6 multiplied by 5, and we have, this is square root of 6, and its whole exponent is 24. And now in the next step, here we break this square root sign, and we know that square root of 4 becomes here 2 into square root of 6, and it is divided by, here we again break the square root on both of these terms, and it will be written as square root of 6 multiplied by square root of 5 plus square root of 6, and its whole exponent is 24. And now after this step, here we need to take common square root of 6 from the numerator, and it will be written as 2 into square root of 6 divided by square root of 6 into square root of 5 plus 1, and its whole exponent is 24. And now you see here, this square root of 6 is cancelled out by the square root of 6, and the remaining terms are 2 over square root of 5 and plus 1, and its whole exponent is 24. So here we rationalize its denominator, and when we rationalize the denominator of this term, it will be written as 2 over square root of 5 plus 1, and we multiplied by square root of 5 minus 1 and divided by square root of 5 minus 1, and its whole exponent is 24. And now you see here, we multiply numerator with denominator and denominator with denominator, and you get here 2 into square root of 5 minus 1 divided by, here we apply the nice algebraic identity, and it will be written as square root of 5 whole square minus 1 square, and its exponent is 24. So here we need more simplifications, and we write it as 2 into square root of 5 minus 1, and here this 2 and square root are gone, and we get 5 minus 1 because the square of 1 becomes 1, and its whole power is 24. And now here we know that 5 minus 1 becomes 4. We write it as 2 into square root of 5 minus 1, and it is divided by 4, and its whole power is 24. So you see that this 2 times of 2 becomes here 4, and it will be written as a square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, and its whole exponent is 24. So now here we break its exponent 24, and we write it as square root of 5 minus 1 over 2 cubed, and its exponent is 8. We break this 24 and we write it as 3 times of 8 becomes 24. And after this step, we need to just apply the cube separately on both of these terms, and it will be written as square root of 5 minus 1 cubed, and we know that the cube of 2 becomes 8, and its whole exponent is 8. So here we apply the cubic formula on the numerator of this term, and it will be written as after applying the cubic formula, you will get here square root of 5 cubed minus 1 cubed minus 3 times of square root of 5 into 1 into square root of 5 minus 1, and it is divided by 8, and its whole power is also 8. So after that, Here we need to simplify the terms, and we write this square root of 5 cubed as square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 5 minus, we know that 1 cubed becomes 1 minus, here we multiply 3 into square root of 5 with square root of 5, so this square root of 5 is multiplied by this square root of 5 and its square root are cancelled, so you get here 3 into 5 only. And when we multiply this negative minus 3 into square root of 5 by minus 1, then you get plus 3 into square root of 5, and this is divided by 8, and its whole exponent is also 8. And after this step here, if you multiply this square root of 5 by square root of 5, then we will get here 5 into square root of 5, and here you have minus 1, and 3 times of 5 becomes minus 15 plus 3 into square root of 5, and it is divided by 8, and its whole exponent is also 8. So here we need more simplifications, and we add or subtract the like terms. So you have 5 plus 5 into square root of 5 plus 3 into square root of 5 equals to 8 into square root of 5, minus 1 minus 15 equals to minus 16, and it is divided by 8, and its whole exponent is also 8. So here we need to break this fraction, and we write it as 8 into square root of 5 divided by 8 minus 16 divided by 8, and its exponent is 8. So you see here these are cancelled by each other, so 8 2s are 16, and we will get here square root of 5 minus 2, and its exponent is 8. So now in order to find the value of square root of 5 minus 2 to the power of 8, here we just take this value equals to x equals to square root of 5 minus 2. So if in order to find the value of this term, here we need to find the value of x to the power of 8, because if you can take x to the power of 8 on both of the sides, then you get x to the power of 8 equals square root of 5 minus 2 to the power of 8. Okay, so here we need to find the value of x to the power of 8. So here we need to move this minus 2 in the left hand side, and it will be written as x plus 2 equals to square root of 5. And now here we need to remove the square root sign, so that we need to take a squaring on both of the sides, and it will be written as x plus 2 square equals to square root of 5 and its whole square. Here we need to expand x plus 2 whole square, and it will be written as x square plus 4 times of x equals to, these are cancelled by each other, and we get 5. And after this step we have x squared plus 4x and plus 4 and minus 5 equals to 0. So here you get x squared plus 4x minus 1 equals to 0. And now we move these two terms to the right hand side, and here you get x squared equals to 1 minus 4x. So this is the value of x squared, and we call this is our equation number 1. And here we use this value of x squared in order to find the value of x to the power of 8, so that here we again take squaring on both of the sides, and it will be written as x squared and its whole squared equals to 1 minus 4x whole square. So you get x to the power of 4 equals, here we again expand the square identity, and you get 1 square plus 16x square minus 8 times of x, and we get 1 plus 16 into x square, and the value of x square is 1 minus 4x, and this is minus 8x. So here we need more simplification, so we write it as 1 plus 16 minus 64x minus 8x, so that we get here x to the power of 4 equals to 17 minus 72x. Okay, so in order to find the value of x to the power of 8, we need to take again squaring on both of the sides, so you get x to the power of 4 square equals to 17 minus 72x and its whole square. So you get here, now we need to expand the square of this term. So you get here 17 square plus 72x whole square minus 2 into 17 into 72x. Okay, so after this step here, you know that 17 square is equals to 289 and 72 square equals to 5184x square. And when you multiply 2 times of 17 times of 72, then you get here 2448 into x. So here we again substitute the value of x square, and you get 289 plus 5184, and the value of x square is 1 minus 4x, and this is minus 2448 into x. And after this step, in the left hand side, you get here x to the power of 8 equals to, here we need to multiply this term on both of these terms, and you get 289 plus 5184. We multiply this term on both of these terms. When you multiply this by 4x, then you get here minus 20736 into x, minus this term is 2448x. So further we have we need to add or subtract the like terms, and you obtain here 5473 minus 23184 into x. So now we back substitute the value of x, and you get here x to the power of 8 equals 5473 minus 23184 into x, and the value of x is square root of 5 minus 2. And here we need more simplification, and you get 5473 minus 23184 into square root of 5 plus, when you multiply this term with the 2, then you will get here 46368. So here we need to add these two terms, then finally you get our answer is 51841 minus 23184 into square root of 5. And our x to the power of 8 is equals to square root of 5 minus 2 to the power of 8, and square root of 5 minus 2 to the power of 8 is equals to square root of 24 over square root of 30 plus square root of 6 and its whole power 8 and its whole power 24 equals to 51841 minus 23184 into square root of 5. So this is the required simplified form of the given question, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.